What is going on, everyone? Another live session this morning. We're going to go over the crypto markets and look at some price analysis across the board. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing good. And yeah, we're going to go over the markets this morning. We're going to look at various different cryptocurrencies, including our favorite on the channel, as many of you know, Ethereum. We're going to be covering Bitcoin. We're going to be covering XRP, ADA, Solana, and all the other coins. Basically, whatever you guys want to go over, we're gonna cover it. Can I do a quick just check with everyone? Can everybody hear and see me okay? This is only my second time I'm live streaming, so please let me know if I'm doing it okay. Can you hear me clearly and can you see me clearly? That's what I want to know, so just let me know. I've seen one thumb up. Just checking with everyone that you can all hear me and see me perfectly, yeah? Can hear you as well. All good, okay. Guys, when it comes down to live streaming, I am a complete rookie. This is the second time I've done it. I've had technical issues up until now, but I'm glad you can all see me, you can all hear me. We're all here together, guys. Fantastic. And it's amazing to see 70 people already here. So I'm going to be doing more of these live streams. I think it's a great way of going over the market cycle. I'm actually thinking about, let me know in the chat, guys, what you think of this. I've been thinking that I'm going to make it part of the morning routine. Obviously, I'm here in the UK. I was thinking every morning, not too early, guys. I don't wake up that early, but I'm thinking probably around maybe 9:30, 10 a.m. every morning to do kind of a morning crypto roundup. What would you guys think about that idea if we did like a morning crypto roundup? Kind of a coffee crypto morning kind of thing. Go through all the coins, see where they're going for the day, kind of analysis. Would that be good? I'm just reading the chat. Market Bitcoin, hello there. That would be so good. Good idea. Cool. Well, I'll probably be doing it. I'm saying probably. I'm being a bit hesitant, guys, but I likely will. I just need to plan out my schedule. But I think that would be helpful. I think it would be a good barometer of the market in the morning in the UK. Obviously, we'll go over the market. We'll do live analysis of each of the coins and what's going on. Coffee crypto. Yeah, Coffee Crypto. There is a YouTuber actually called Crypto Coffee. I don't want to copy him, but maybe Coffee Crypto would be a good one. Well, I've got my coffee. It does have an E on it, guys, but it's actually my wife's mug. Her name's Emily. It doesn't stand for Ethereum, this one. I do have a Belitha cup. Any Belithas? If you're a Belitha, smash the like button, guys. So how many smashes of the likes have we got? We've got 24 likes. We've got 100 people in the room, so that's good. That's nice to see. Get the likes up, guys. You know I appreciate the likes. It really helps the channel out. So we're going to go over the markets now. We're going to go over what's going on across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the other cryptocurrencies like Matic, Solana, SHIB. So I'll give you my general overview at the moment of the market before I go into the charts. Let me keep the Bitcoin chart open here. Basically, we are in a very, let's say, uncharted waters in terms of where we're going. Is this going to be a bear market? Are we remaining in the bull market? Are we going to get this bounce? There's a lot of fundamentals going on at the moment in terms of news. Like there's a big Fed meeting today, which is definitely going to send shockwaves throughout the market in terms of interest rate hikes and what that's going to do for the equity markets, for stocks. That's inevitably going to have a ripple effect into the crypto market. So it's going to be a very, very interesting time for all markets, not only the cryptocurrency markets. Hey there, market. Bitcoin will go down more. Just having a read. Bitcoin going to 40K. Okay. So on our first episode of Crypto Coffee, or are we calling it Coffee Crypto? What's a better name for my morning roundup predictions on the cryptocurrency markets? Are we calling it Coffee Crypto or Crypto Coffee? What would kind of have a better ring to it? You guys let me know. Bitcoin would go down more. So let's get into the markets anyway while I see some chat going on there and some ideas. But what I'm going to go into here is it makes sense to start off with Bitcoin, right? Currently up 2.38% for the day. So markets are up. Markets across the board are up. I mean, you can see coin market cap if I go into like the main coins, so to speak here, you can see that, in fact, very, very rarely, but Bitcoin's actually trending. So you can see what's going on with altcoins at the moment. Not much. We've actually had an increase in dominance as well. Bitcoin dominance has now shot up to 42%, which you can see on my screen here. So we're actually, I say shot up, I mean if you go into, like, for example, the monthly chart, you can see that, you know, it's relatively speaking, I mean, this is the total market cap, but I'm going to show you the Bitcoin dominance if it allows me to do that. Bitcoin dominance, yeah. So in terms of the daily, on the weekly, let's do it on the monthly. On the monthly Bitcoin dominance, we've gone back up slightly. Okay, so the dominance of Bitcoin, as you can see, is currently around 42%. So we'll see what goes on there. So into my market analysis, guys, we're gonna have a look what's going on with all crypto prices, all the popular ones anyway: Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, XRP, Matic, Solana, SHIB, and any other ones that are going on. Marzel markets. That's an interesting one. Brekkie with Marzel, coffee and crypto, cryptos with coffee. I like it, guys. I like it. I like it. I tell you what. Let me do a quick tweet. And I want you guys all in this live stream to make some noise for this tweet. And I'm going to ask you guys what we should call my new crypto live sessions before we get into the market analysis. So, what should I call my morning crypto live stream sessions? What I want you to do, guys, I want you to all go onto my Twitter at MarsLMoney. If you're not following me, follow me there. Put news predictions daily. When I'm not on YouTube, basically, I'm posting on Twitter. And could you also just obliterate the like button, not only here on the YouTube live, but on the tweet, and retweet it as well. Leave your comments. Leave the comments to let me know what we should call this session, and then I'll be picking one of those. I'm going to pick from this out of all your answers. So I'm going to send this after 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, detonate. So I've sent it, and let's see what we get. Let's see the response, guys. Let's see how active you guys are on Twitter, and we will see what we can call the channel. So here's the tweet. What should I call my morning crypto live stream sessions? 1 retweet, 2 retweets. Let's get the likes up on that tweet. Follow me at MarsLMoney, guys. And I want to know what you guys think and I should call my brand new daily crypto. I'm putting a lot of commitments here without even checking with myself. My new daily crypto live sessions where we go over market analysis, guys. Get the likes up on that tweet if you're not following me at MarsLMoney. So we'll come back to that tweet in a while. And what we're going to look at now, of course, to start things off, is the Bitcoin price. So for the Bitcoin price today, kind of sounded a bit like, what's his face? Chris there, Crypto. For the Bitcoin price today! Something more enthusiastic like that. But yeah, let's start crypto tea. That's because I'm British, isn't it? Or maybe you're British too, due to the time. But yeah, let's kick things off here, guys, on the Bitcoin USD price action. We are up. We're up 2.5% today. Currently looking at the daily here. The daily chart is showing us that we have a nice price action to the upside in terms of the daily candle, which is up, as you can see. What I am currently looking at, however, are the fib levels. So we're going to bring some Fibonacci retracement levels into Bitcoin because we are at a key point, actually. So if I bring the retracement in from previous swing low, we go to the swing high, and what we can actually see here is we're at a key level that's kind of acting as strong resistance right now. This previous support, which is at about $37,870, is now acting as a resistance point, and that is a Fibonacci retracement level, the 0.786. I mean, we're very bearish in terms of being oversold in the market. Bitcoin, you can see on the RSI, which is the relative strength index, we're right down, guys, at currently around 33%, and we're just coming into the moving average, which is this yellow line. What you've seen previously is we do test it, but we haven't really penetrated it and really shot above the moving average. So the key thing right now is, I mean, this day is super important, not from a technical perspective to see if we can break and confirm above $37,500, but also to see if, well, what's going on with the Fed, because that is going to affect the market, whatever the technicals say. So I think it's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just going to have a sip of my coffee, guys. Haven't had any breakfast yet. This is my breakfast. But yeah, I think it's going to be crucial. It's going to be really, really interesting times to see what's going on today. So Bitcoin, obviously, if we continue upwards, the next real level of strong resistance is up at about 41k. You can see this trend line here, previous support, bound to act as resistance, acted as resistance here, acted as resistance here. It's a strong resistance line. So in terms of the fib levels, however, well, the way that you want to do that basically is by going by this golden pocket level. So 42,000, and it basically, we're gonna, whatever way you look at it, it's going to be incredibly tough to break above this kind of $42,000 level. So if we do go back into kind of bullish territory, we have this super strong resistance level that we need to contend with. So for the short term, for the next maybe even week, we could see some upward price action. It's possible. Obviously, the bears may be tired now. We've had a huge drop. So we could be seeing, you know, price action up to around anywhere between sort of 40,000 up really to as high as 44, but more likely around 42,000. And you got to watch the volume as well, guys. At the moment, no real volume, right? There's no volume on the daily. We could go into the 4-hour chart, see what's going on there, see if anything is more telling. But again, volume is nothing to write home about. So for Bitcoin, I'm being cautious. I'm not in a Bitcoin trade at the moment. With Ethereum, if we look at the Ethereum chart, I am just out of a short that I was holding from around this point. So I've made hardly anything. It's almost a break-even trade. But I've come out of it because I am undecided at this point of time as to where we're going short term. I think mid-term, so in the next, let's say, month, I do believe we're going to see more sideways movement. We've got a lot of resistance up at around 2,600. For example, if you run a local fib level on the Ethereum price level, swing high, swing low, you can see basically that we're going to run into a lot of resistance points here. So I'm being cautious right now with my short-term trading, as in like day trading on the 50-minute chart, on the hourly chart. I'm being very cautious there because the market is very unpredictable today, particularly with what's going on with the Fed. So yeah, to be clear, I'm not in any positions right now. I'm out of my short position, and I tell a lie. I have a very, very small short-term long position up to around 2,600. I'm not increasing it. I'm just letting it ride because we have some positive price action going on, and it's probably all anticipation of what's going on with the Fed today. Bitcoin's pumping a bit right now. Let's go into the hourly chart for Bitcoin and see what's going on here. See if there's any volume coming in. Volume, I mean, we've just started a new hourly candle and you're seeing some volume coming in. I mean, if you were to look at it, for example, on the 15-minute chart, you can see volume coming in quite nicely. So we might be seeing a bit of a breakout here on the Bitcoin price. You could look to trade it, you know, up to that point of around 40,000 to around 41,000. Could be a good trade today. That's in fact probably the most likely scenario we're going to see. We've broken above this fib level, at least on the smaller time frames. We've broken above 0.786. So nice trade actually could be trade it up to around this 7% pump. So that's not bad value. That's not bad value at all, because you could set your, I'll show you on using this tool. Basically, if you set a long position here at around 38k and you target this line, 48 40,890. You could set your stop loss quite comfortably. I would suggest around this point, probably around here. That would give us enough room below this fib level, below the support. And what you can see in terms of risk reward, you've got 3.23% reward. So what that means, this is all about risk analysis, guys. Like if you're taking kind of bets in the market where one, the technicals are telling us that this is going to happen, and two, you know, even if you lose, you've got a 3-to-1 ratio. So basically, even if you lose 3 of these type of trades and you win the 4th, you break even. It's one of the things we teach in our trading academy. But the main thing for anyone that's interested, by the way, the main thing we teach in the trading academy is all about the ARC system that we use. We use a very predictable method called the ARC system. You can see, I'll show you quickly in our trade setups, for example, on Ethereum right now, we use this kind of ARC method. Everything is an ARC. We use ARC systems to predict where the market's going. And if you want to invest in learning how to trade, we do live video sessions daily with our coaches, and it's an interactive way of learning. There will be a link down below where you can check out more information about that. So this is how we're looking for Bitcoin. I think the message for today is, until the Fed meeting, at least anyway, we're going to be quite bullish. I think we will see some bullish action, but with resistance. So if you're going in a long position now, I would set a very tight stop loss. I would do a very tight stop loss there. So I think what could be a cool thing to look at is some of the altcoins and how much they're discounted by at the moment and what kind of value there is in buying them right now. So I'm going to check the chat to see if there's any altcoins people want to cover. That could be pretty good topic. I know a lot of people are still holding altcoins. They're down approximately 60, 70, 80% across the board. I'm currently got an ADA chart up, so I'm trying to see if there's any altcoins people would like to cover here. Let's do a quick check on that tweet. How's that doing? 8 likes. Guys, if you haven't already, go on to my Twitter at MarzelMoney and let me know and comment on this tweet what I should call these morning crypto sessions. Should we call it Crypto Coffee, Coffee Crypto, Marzel Markets? There were some great suggestions. So go on to this tweet and smash the like, comment, retweet it, and let me know what you think we call it. I will be picking one of your comments to call these morning crypto sessions. So guys, Rose seems promising. Possibly Luna. Luna's a good one. In fact, let's add Luna to my watch list here because I hold Luna. Luna's quite a big holding. Terra, it's one I think is quite popular at the moment as well. I think that could be a nice one to cover here. Let's check out Luna. By the way, guys, Luna, let me show you something on my screen about Luna. For those of you that don't know, this is the Terra station. So I'll share this with you. I don't really mind. I don't hold a huge amount, but in terms of my stake, so I currently have about $2,200 of Luna. What's great about holding Terra is they have the Terra station, and you actually earn about 20% interest by holding Terra. So you can basically get the Terra station wallet. It's like a Chrome extension. And yeah, you can earn 20% on it. So in addition to what we hope it's going to go up, it's a great way of staking it. But let's look at the technicals. Let's look at the technicals for Terra. So yeah, let's go into the daily. Let's go into the daily chart, and we'll see that obviously there's a huge discount currently on the Terra price, as is with most of the altcoin, well, all the altcoins, should I say, right now. In terms of the high to where we're currently trading, it's down 38%. So it's nothing like some of the altcoins. I mean, for example, if you go onto something like SHIB, or should I say SHIT, you would currently see a huge dip. What is it? It's 80% almost. I mean, it's crazy. So, you know, Luna is actually, that is a really strong sign. The fact that it's only down like 30-40% and it's down less than Bitcoin, right? So that's really bullish, really, really bullish. And part of the reason of that is the utility of the token and the actual yield you get on it. So you know, I think Terra's a great buy. Let's look at the technicals and see how they look in terms of support, Fibonacci retracement levels. Seems like a nice trend line that we can look at. So we have a strong support line, could come down sort of around $50. Great buy right now, great value, Terra. In fact, I need to top up my position because I hold $2,200, but I could do with a bit more. In terms of fib levels. So this is a swing low back in July when it was down at $4.90, swing low, swing high. So we're currently, the worrying thing short term about Terra right now is that we are at in between resistance and support. So I would suggest, I mean, we did come down and touch it, but I would expect it to at least touch it once more. So come down to $54. I would start buying at this point. I would definitely look to start entering in a small way, but anything around $55 to $50 is a buy. And yeah, keep accumulating Terra. I've got big plans for Terra, and it could come as low as sort of $42, but anywhere from $50, it's a great buy, in my opinion. So that's Terra. Let me see what else we want to be looking at. Is there a difference between Wrapped Luna and just normal Luna? Wrapped is kind of the smart chain version of it, basically. Matic. Yeah, let's look at Matic. Matic, it's another one that suffered greatly in terms of this crash, you could say, this potential bear market that we're looking at. But we have rallied recently in terms of a percentage, swing high, swing low. It was down 55%, currently down 44%. Again, with the fib levels here that I would be looking at are going to determine what I think currently. So swing low, swing high. I mean, currently you're going back up to the golden pocket. It looks like we got supported all the way down at the 0.786. So that's a good sign. I like Matic right now. I think Matic is definitely going to be around like for the next, not only for the next, but basically most of the cryptocurrencies in 24 to 36 months won't be here. There's 15,000 shitcoins out there, guys, and 17,000 now, actually, I just checked. So really, Polygon is a strong project. Quickly on Ethereum, we're seeing a bit of a breakout currently. Okay, seeing a bit of a breakout for the Ethereum price. For those of you that follow my real-time trade signals, if you don't know about it, on Telegram, basically, guys, we have, not only do we have the Mars on Money crypto chat now, but I have actual crypto trade signals. You can see here. You can see that I'm currently in a long. Where's it gone? My long. So I'm currently in a long up to 2,600 on Ethereum. If you want the trade signals, it's free. You just use the link down below, guys. The only caveat, if you like, is, I say caveat, you need to have an affiliated BYBIT account. So that way I'm able to give them for free. I get a bonus, you get a bonus up to $4,000, depending on what you deposit. You have to read the link there. So sound is okay. Seemed a little low on my other computer. Yeah, hopefully the sound's good. How do you think the Fed conference will go today? Is Bitcoin in a bull trap? So yeah, I was talking about this at the start of the stream. It's going to be telling. Okay, so the Fed meeting is basically, the main focus is around interest rate hikes. My prediction and what I suspect will happen is that they won't actually increase interest rate hikes for at least another 6 weeks or so. So I think the news will be positive, and I think crypto and equity markets will react positively. But that doesn't get us out the woods in terms of this, this overall cycle, this overall bear trend that we're looking at. I think we will retrace, we will gain value and come up for Bitcoin price probably up to this kind of $44,000 level. It might be a bit of a fake out. And when they eventually start raising interest rates, I just think that we're not done yet on bottoming out. I mean, for Bitcoin, for example, with the fib levels, I mean, really, if you do the sorry, let me just zoom out here. If you use these fib levels from the whole bull cycle from March 2020 to where we are now, you have a golden pocket and very strong support at around 29,000 up to kind of around 31,000. You can see that previous line I had. So I think likely scenario is we see something like this over the next few weeks, a little bit of sideways, maybe touch up to the resistance points, and then probably down at some point or another down to 29,000 before we really penetrate this kind of $41,500 level. Yeah, I believe there's still some downward action to go. So I have been buying. I've been averaging in at these lower prices, but I haven't gone in hard yet. I've got some cash on the side that I'm looking to deploy into the market, so to speak, guys. I just bought ETH for all my money. Was that dumb? I take it you mean you spent all your money on Ethereum. I don't want to use the word dumb, but extremely highly risk. I'm not speaking proper English either. It's very risky. With any investing, you should always diversify. And I don't just mean across different cryptocurrencies within crypto. You know, have some stocks, have some gold, have some cash. You should always balance out, because, you know, if Ethereum starts dumping, you know, you're extremely exposed to that market. And if you are extremely bullish on one asset and you have a high concentration in that asset, you should always dollar cost average in. So for example, if you look at Bitcoin price right now and you've got 10K that you want to deploy into the market, put in $1,000 here, for example, split it up into 10 segments, 10 $1,000 segments. That way, if the market goes down, you can buy it at a lower price. So you own more Bitcoin, you're averaging in, and the lower it goes, you buy it at the lower prices. If it continues going up, great, you buy it on the way up and you're still in profit. That's the best way to accumulate any asset, really. By the way, we didn't find the dip yet. The Nasdaq just fixing himself. Is Dodge worth buying? I think all these altcoins that are extremely beaten up right now are good opportunities. Yeah, but they're still high risk. I mean, put it this way, guys, okay? If we are in a bear market, which, okay, short term, yeah, we are in a bear market, but if we go into kind of a bear cycle, a crypto winter, if you like, the altcoins in previous cycles, they actually retraced about 95 to 98%, most of them, in value. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what they did, and you have to anticipate that. Most of them are down about 60-70%. So you have to be cautious. If you're buying right now, great, but don't go all in. Don't go all in. Either wait for a huge drop where from the highs they're down at least 75, 80%, 90% even, because that's what happened with altcoins. Or we wait for the trend to start showing some positivity on the daily price action. So we start seeing daily price action, and Bitcoin basically passes 41,000. Because until Bitcoin passes 41K again, where all this resistance is, you can't turn long-term bullish is the wrong word to use. Long-term, I'm very bullish. Short-term bullish. So until Bitcoin crosses 41K, I won't be deploying anything heavy into the market. The only time I'll start deploying heavily into the market again is when Bitcoin comes down to that sort of 31K level, so to speak. Guys, if you're enjoying the live so far, make sure you've hit that like down below. It really does help. It's going to let YouTube know that you're enjoying it, and it will welcome more people into it. So please, let's get the likes up. We're on 74. Let's get that to 100 likes ASAP, guys. That would be greatly appreciated. If you're new to trading, people ask me my recommended trading platform. It's BYBIT. I trade on BYBIT, by far the best trading platform out there. You can trade not only Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the main coins. You can trade like SHIB, Sand, the metaverse, trading cryptocurrencies. $4,000 bonus down below. If you're new to trading, you can use that link and you will be able to earn cryptocurrency with that free trade. So what ETH trade shall I do? Long, short. So currently I'm in a long position on Ethereum right now. We're seeing a potential breakout, but we're waiting for volume to come in. You can see this arc currently looking at, and we do have somewhat of a W. Okay, this is kind of a nice W pattern for the Ethereum price potentially playing out as well. I think we are likely seeing positive price action to the upside right now. We've also got a support line as such going through like that, keeping us afloat. In terms of moving averages on the 4 hour, however, we are kind of in the resistance band, but we have broken above the 20-day. So yeah, I mean, I believe that it's definitely more likely we're going up today. But again, Fed meeting dependent. So we do need to see what happens 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But my prediction on that and the general consensus across analysts is that it's going to be positive for crypto and equity markets because we're not expecting a rate hike just yet. If they keep the rates low, it's good for equities. It's more free, cheap money around to float into the market. If they increase interest rates, people are going to get more spooked out, and that might do better for things like commodities in the short term, oil, gold, and so forth. Will the true bottom be when we get a capitulation candle like the previous bottom over the years? Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've had that real fear yet. I know the fear greed index has gone down to like 15, but we haven't had real fear. I mean, for example, on this daily chart, or even if we go into the weekly chart here to show you kind of previous market action, can we go that far? We can't go that far on this chart. Bear with me. And we'll do it on Bitcoin. It makes more sense to do it on the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin, let's go on the weekly. So no, I'm gonna have to use a different chart here. I think I need the Coinbase chart because BYBIT doesn't go about that far. So let's go onto the Coinbase chart here. So Coinbase, if we use a weekly chart, I mean, look at that. To put things into perspective, right? The big crash of 2017, December 2017, in terms of a high to a low, in terms of percentage, right? What we saw was this, in terms of percentage from the swing high down to where the swing low was. It was an 83% correction. What we've seen so far from the high to the low is nothing like 83%. It's 50%. So if we were to come down to around the same sort of figure, 80%, you're looking at $10,500 Bitcoin. If it's a figure that makes you feel uncomfortable, it's probably the figure that we're going to go to if we do enter bear market territory. Let me tell you this, in 2017, when prices got up to 20K, if someone would have told you that the price is going to come down to 3,200, you just would have laughed in their face because you had such bullish activity for so long. You would have just thought it's not going to happen. It can happen. It honestly can happen. And if it happens, great, because you can buy cheap Bitcoin for as long as we're in that bear cycle, and we can short it on the way down with trading. It doesn't matter the direction of the market. If you're a trader, all you want to know is the direction of the market. So yeah, we could. It's possible that we go to really low prices. 10,000. I can't. I mean, if we broke 10K, that would be very worrying. Let's put it that way. I don't think we're gonna. Even to break 20K is let's say tricky. Okay, because that is the previous high. You can see basically. 20K is most likely the bottom support, but it wouldn't surprise me even to drop down as low as 10. It's possible. Anything's possible, right? So yeah, let me look at the chat. I just bought Eve. Let's have a quick tweet cheek. Any good ideas on what we should call my crypto coffee morning session? Let's see the comments. Let's have a read through and see what people are saying. So crypto coffee with Marzel. Yeah, I mean, logical. Not much ring to it, Andre, I have to be honest. Marzel money morning market mojo. It's a bit long-winded. I need something a bit catchier. By the way, for those of you tuning in or didn't catch this before, I'm going to be doing lives regularly, doing crypto analysis in the mornings, in the morning for the UK around 9:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. to be announced. And I want a catchy name to it: coffee, crypto coffee, that kind of thing. So I put this tweet up. If you go onto my Twitter @MarzelMoney, find this tweet. Do smash the like on the tweet. There's only 11 likes on this tweet, guys. Come on. You can do better than that. So @MarzelMoney, and leave a comment as well what you think we should call the crypto coffee morning kind of thing. Doesn't have to be called crypto coffee morning. Crypto fitness with Marzel. Oh, nice one. So Someone's doing their workout in Thailand whilst watching. Awesome. Crypto brunch. Marzel's crypto catch up. Mr. White, not bad. Marzel's crypto catch up, not bad. Marzel's morning crypto, MMC. The morning show with Marzel Money. Yeah. Very kind of commercial and could work, yeah. Pop-Tarts, they're awful things, Pop-Tarts. Cryptalis. How about Cryptochino? Marzel Mornings. Crypto markets today. All good, all good. I will review them later. Get the likes up on that. Give me more comments and let me know what we should call it. And retweet it. Retweet it so we can get more people giving us ideas as well. So, guys, back into the markets. Bitcoin is currently trading $37,900. Let's go back into my original Bitcoin USD BYBIT chart and see what's going on here. So we're currently, let's go into the daily chart. Currently seeing more positive price action to the upside. Looking good. In terms of other coins, we already had a 4 resistance on 29k. Do you guys think that we will handle the price again? I mean, the more times that you hit a price, the more chance you're going to see it breaking. Okay, so this was all very bullish action here. This was obviously bearish action. We got the support. But what the thing is, we've created, this is a higher high than here, okay? So we've actually been creating higher lows, higher highs. So ultimately, this could be the new high low, right? So, you know, high low. Who knows? So we don't know. We're in very uncharted waters when it comes down to, are we going deep into a bear market or are we going to see a reversal? If we see a reversal, it could be any point from now down to kind of 28k. If it's deeper than that, it could go very bearish. It could go like 10 grand. That's always possible as well, guys. You can also see we have less buyers at this price. Yeah, let's look at the VPVR. VPVR obviously tells us volume at any given price, buyers and sellers. So currently, well, let's just say down at this price at 29,000, there wasn't much going on. There wasn't much going on that time frame anyway. Not much to write home about. So, yeah. I mean, in terms of current point of control, if I look at it from the previous low, point of control is all the way up at 58,000. So we're nowhere near resistance in that point. What do you guys think about this? I mean, I was looking at this the other day thinking, well, this could be really bearish. This could actually be a head and shoulder pattern. And a head and shoulder pattern as such. So we've got shoulder, got head, got another shoulder like that. If that played out, because we have broken this, guys. If that actually plays out and we continue this downtrend, we are actually looking at that very bearish target, 15,000, maybe as low as 10,000. Would you guys agree that that's a head and shoulders pattern? Turn the fucking hat around. I'd love to, mate. I can't right now. We're not in that territory. We're not in hat back kind of mode. When we were bullish, the hat went backwards. It will be going backwards again. Don't worry, but not now. Yeah, I mean, you have to consider this a head and shoulders pattern because that's what it is. This is what the technicals are showing us, guys. We may be at the market stage of delusion, right? we may all be a bit delusional right now. We may be heading to much lower prices. Do you guys mind if we go lower? Personally, I know a lot of you have bought, including me, at higher prices than we are now. I mean, most of my holdings are much lower price. My average, I think, is somewhere around 8 or 9k because I've been buying crypto for quite a while. But do you guys mind if we have lower prices? I personally don't mind. I would like to see lower prices because I'm in Bitcoin and crypto for the long term. I would like to be buying at much lower prices than we are now, with the knowledge that, you know, it's only going to be 2-3 years before we go way back over, you know, over all-time highs to 100, 250, $500,000. Bitcoin's here to stay, right? So I don't mind lower prices. It'd be a great opportunity. You know, all the people that were saying at like 60,000, 50,000, 55, 65, 69,000, it's too expensive. I'm going to wait till it drops. And now it's dropped. People are like, oh, it might drop more. I just keep buying, guys. Buy weekly, buy monthly. Everything else in between, all the speculative stuff in between, that's where I trade. That's why I trade, because I see the patterns on the smaller time frames. I use BYBIT. Anyone that's new to BYBIT, it allows you to trade upon leverage. So for example, if you have, let's say, $1,000 and you do like a 10x trade, you now essentially have $10,000 in the market. But trading is risky. It can be risky. I've got a BYBIT for beginners video. You can find it on my channel if you want to learn more about trading. And if you want to start with a bonus, use the link, guys, $4,000 for free using that sign up bonus. And if you want to follow my real-time signals, the Telegram signals below. I would love 20k Bitcoin, currently waiting on the sidelines. Too many people saying 30k will hold. Yeah, if we remain within the bull cycle, yeah, and we don't go into like bear winter kind of mode, 30k should hold. 28 to 32k could go as low as 27. It could spook us, but the high 20s to 30k, 31k is definitely well supported. It's very, very well supported, guys. Very, very well supported. In Florida, what up? What up? Miami, or I've been to Miami. Awesome place. Elin tweeted Doge stocking up. Yeah, I know all that stuff going on with the McDonald's stuff at the moment, and Grematice, or whatever he's calling it. I don't know. The McDonald's coin now. Can you check Moon River after? Let's check Moon River. A lot of people have been asking me about Moon River. Moon River is an interesting one. A lot of people are very bullish on Moon River. Admittedly, I don't have a position in Moon River at the moment. It's one I'm looking to buy. If anyone's interested, the altcoins that I'm holding, like gaming tokens, one I'm very bullish on is Sand. I believe in the Sandbox very, very greatly. What else do I hold? I hold Engine, or Affinity coin, Engine coin. I hold Mana. I hold Star Atlas. These are the big metaverse kind of holdings I have at the moment. Just before I cover that, I just bought ETH for all of my money today. Was that dumb? Yes, you should never put all your money into one asset, no matter what it is. Right, yeah, we were going to look at... I've completely forgotten what we were going to look at here. Let me read back. I've gone brain dead. Moon River, that was it. Moon River. Let's check out Moon River. Moon River. Here we go. Moon River. Add. So, it's not giving me anything on this chart. What's the best chart for Moon River? Let's have a look. Probably this Binance one. Right, okay, so let's take a look in terms of the daily chart, Moon River. I know a lot of people are interested in this coin right now. It has a lot of potential, I hear, but honestly, I can only tell you from a technical point of view, because about the project, not so sure. But technicals, of course, is vastly beaten up. So in terms of percentage, we are down 86%. Something like this, if we go really bearish, could easily go down 98%, 99%, as did a lot of the altcoins back in 2018. So yeah, by all means, start averaging in. But this coin has been beaten up, and if we don't see any improvements in Bitcoin and the overall crypto market, you know, I would expect it to go down at least 95% or more, which sounds mad, but can happen. Crypto's so early, right? Amazon, you know, in their early days, they had 90% reductions even, but I could see this going down maybe to $15-20. So buy in, but I wouldn't go hard at this point, because still could go a lot lower. Marcus, you're stressing. You'll be fine, buddy. I don't have so much money. Look, it doesn't matter how much money you have. All that matters is you should diversify. Yeah, you should never invest all you. First of all, you should never invest all your money. Always have some cash to take up opportunities, and always diversify, not just within crypto, but within different asset classes, currencies, stocks, equity, maybe gold. Everybody's got different things, maybe property. How much money have you put into crypto overall? Myself, So in terms of what I've put in, so I'll tell you what I've put in, because I don't have an exact idea, but I have a ballpark idea. Not what it's worth now, but I've probably put about $500,000 into crypto. Yeah, probably put about $500,000 into crypto over the last 3.5, 4 years. Any other? Should we do a bit of a Q&A? Happy to do a Q&A. If anyone's got any other questions, happy to go over them. I'm 15, so if I lose it, it doesn't matter so much. True. If you're young, take risks. Absolutely. As long as you can pay your bills and eat. You don't want to be homeless because you bought a shitcoin. Or if you bought Ethereum, definitely not shitcoin. Yeah, so should we do some Q&A? Anyone got any questions? Happy to answer any questions about trading, about cryptocurrency, about maybe our trading academy where we teach how to trade, anything in general really, about YouTube. Happy to go over any questions you may find interesting. What's the most coin in your opinion? I interpret that as what's my favorite coin, because I don't really understand. But my favorite cryptocurrency is Ethereum, just because of its network and because of the development on it and because of its use case. I think it will overtake Bitcoin's market cap within the next 3 years. Not to say that there's not other great projects. There's some fantastic projects, and I know Ethereum has its own problems, but I still am very bullish on Ethereum. Is Sol a good buy right now? Yes, Sol is a great buy. Sol is beaten up. Quick look at Sol. Sol actually crossed a key fib level, and it's looking like a very, very strong buy. So swing low, swing high here, coming back up to the golden pocket, but equally the swing low was all the way down here. So we actually found resistance at this golden pocket level at $95. Very good value to buy Sol right now. In fact, a beautiful trade could be a long position up to the next level, which is $126. So in terms of percentage, about 32% pump you could see on Solana. BYBIT, they've got Solana. You can trade Solana on the USDT contract, Sol USDT. So yeah, I would definitely recommend a long position on Solana right now. Any other? Let's read some more questions. If someone come up to you in the pub, you got chatting, and he realized you were into crypto and asked you for advice, would you say the best advice is to hold, swing trade, or day trade? Well, you know, they all have their benefits. They all have their benefits. So obviously, long term, it's best to just buy and hold. Mid-term, when I say mid-term, I'm talking about maybe a year cycle. Yeah, sure. You know, if you see the market's going into a bear market, short it. But if it's going into, you know, a more bullish market, maybe long it. It really depends on the person, on their lifestyle, because not everyone's got time to trade. Some people have very busy careers or family lives, and they want a more passive approach. If that's you, then I don't recommend trading. If you're someone with, you know, that sits in front of a computer a lot, you've got more free time and you want to learn a skill, then trading's a fantastic way of making money, because you can do it literally from anywhere in the world on a smartphone or a laptop. Hence why I trade. I do YouTube, and yeah, it's been good. It's been good to me, and others wanted to learn, so that's why we actually set up the academy. Can I put $10 in Ethereum for long term now? I mean, sure, why not? What are your thoughts about Algo Rand? I like Rand. I think it's a good project. Algo is a very good project, definitely. How much percentage of your annual earnings would you recommend to put into crypto? Good question. So I would, for anybody that's young, and it's not to be ageist, it just is a matter of fact that if you're younger, you've got more time to take risks basically and accumulate money. If you're at retirement age, you're not going to be earning anymore, so you need to you need more of a preserving strategy on your holdings. But if I was to tell you that I'm about 70% investing in crypto, which I am, that's exceptionally high. But it is due to what I do. Obviously, I talk about crypto daily. I'm heavily involved in crypto, and I'm a technical trader as well. So for the average person that isn't doing crypto as a full-time job and they're more, you know, I would recommend anything from 10 to 25%. And you know, that's pretty big exposure. any sort of financial advisor, which I'm not a financial advisor, would tell you probably don't put more than 5% in. But you know, if you're young and you're bullish and you understand crypto, I think anything up to 25%, even up to a third, is fine. It's fine. But dollar cost average in. Keep dollar costing averaging into the market when it's up, when it's down. So yeah, best strategy. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee and read some of these questions. Yeah, going back to the Fed, would the Fed Reserve press conference have a big impact? Yeah, it will have a big impact, but the general consensus across analysts is that it will happen in a positive way. We're expecting that the Fed don't raise interest rates, which will be good for equities and good for cryptocurrencies. If the latter is confirmed and they do raise interest rates, expect a big drop, basically. Do you think ETH will dip over the next week? Actually, we're waiting for the Fed meeting. Okay, we're waiting to see what happens. If it is as expected and they don't raise rates yet, yeah, I will be expecting a pump to the upside. I will be expecting prices of up to around $2,700 to $3,000. I think that is likely short term because the bears are a bit beaten up at this stage. You can see this resistance line coming down, which we could come up and meet somewhere up at around 3.1, 3.2. But beyond that, I am still expecting lower prices, probably $1,900 down to maybe even $1,700. Let's read some more of the questions. Love from Mallorca. Thank you. I've been to Mallorca. Palma's a beautiful place. Nice hat, bro. Thanks for the vids, man. Polygon thoughts. I tell you what, guys, I've got a box of these hats. I don't sell them, but I just wear them, basically. Who wants to win a free hat? I'm going to send someone a hat for free because you guys are fantastic and you're watching my live stream. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's do another quick tweet. I'm on Twitter at MarsellMoney, and if you want to win a hat, this is just for you live stream guys because no one else is basically going to really understand what it means. It's going to be encrypted, okay? So what I'm going to do here is live, and I'm just going to put a little picture of a cap here. And for those of you, right, that like it and retweet it, I'm going to pick someone in this live stream at random, and I'm going to send you a hat. Okay, so after 5 seconds, I'm going to send this. Go on to Twitter at MarsellMoney. Make sure you follow me and turn tweet notifications on. Very, very important, guys. If you go to my tweets, you can turn the tweet notification on. That way, when I tweet, you'll be notified because I post predictions, news, analysts. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. So the tweet is live, guys. And I'm waiting to see what happens, how many likes we can get, how many comments. Leave a comment, and I will pick someone in the comments at random toward the end of this stream, and I will be telling you if you won a hat. How does that sound? Cool. What's your opinion on AVEX? And by the way, it won't be this hat unless you want my hat, unless you're weird like that. I will send you a fresh hat. What is your short and long-term view on Casta? So Casta, so that's Carl the Moon's project, I know. Obviously, you know, anyone with a very, very strong following has a good chance of keeping their coin in the mainstream. Their project looks very interesting, their actual app that they have. I'm not personally invested into Casta, but I imagine it will do very well. I've met Carl a couple of times when I've been in Dubai. He's a great guy, and I suspect the project will do very, very well. But of course, it is a high risk. It's extremely volatile asset at this stage, of course. Let's see if there's any comments on the free cap. So I'm going to be giving away a cap. Let's see what the comments are saying. Let's see what you've said. Done. Awesome. Great live stream. Great hat. Awesome. Great live stream. Best advice. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. AVAX. We'll have a look at AVAX. So once again, let's go back into the crypto price action, guys. If you haven't already smashed and obliterated the like button down below, please do that. That helps the YouTube algorithm pick up on these videos in a bigger way. I'd appreciate that, guys. And yeah, let's check out some more coins. More coins. So let's have a look. Here we go. So AVAX. Let's have a look at AVAX. Again, I'm going to be giving you my technical analysis on these coins because although I know many of them, I'm not giving you fundamental advice because you may even know more than me. I'm a technical trader, so I will be telling you the technicals. So in terms of support, let's currently see how we're doing in terms of support on AVAX. Yeah, we're at a strong horizontal support currently. You can see the previous resistance there. Fib levels. Low is here, down at $9.47. High is there. So it seems like we're getting a nice bounce on AVAX on the Fibonacci, the golden pocket, which is nice. That's a good sign. So the next level we will be expecting for AVAX to trade up to for profit taking is a 15% pump, $79. So could be a nice trade. Could be a very nice trade. I think BYBIT do have AVAX. Let's have a quick look. AVAX. Yes, you can trade AVAX on BYBIT. So anybody that's new to trading and want to take that trade, use the link down below. $4,100 bonus just for you guys. So going back into the cryptocurrencies market, how is Bitcoin used as a hedge? Can you explain? Yeah, so it's not it's not guaranteed at the moment as a hedge. I mean, okay, people have always said that gold is a hedge against inflation. And the reason that is because gold is a hard money. I don't mean hard as in gold is hard. I mean the fact that it's deflationary. It can't just be printed. With currency, sterling, euro, dollar, yen, whatever, they can all be printed by the government. They're not actually backed by anything apart from a promise by the government. They used to be backed by gold, but in 1971, President Richard Nixon actually decoupled the dollar from gold. So now you have all these fiat currencies floating on nothing. They print them, and the more money they print, the less other money becomes. It's called inflation. Okay, so Bitcoin, on the other hand, there's only ever going to be 21 million of them. Currently, there's about 18.5 million, but only ever will there be 21 million. And there won't be 21 million of them until at least another 100 years from now. So if you buy Bitcoin, you're buying something that's not only scarce, it's divisible, it's transferable, it's secure. And people see that as a hedge because when traditional markets like equities are in trouble, Bitcoin is seen as a safety asset, can be seen as a safety asset. But because it's so young, it's only 13 years old, it's still working itself out and still will see big moves. But in the long run, Bitcoin is probably one of the best investments you can make, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but in my opinion. Are there any fairly recent cryptos that are showing promise? Many. Many. This is what we're doing here. We're going over different coins and looking at the upsides right now. Great name for the live stream, Morning Wood. Crypto Morning Wood. I don't know if we want to be sharing our Morning Wood. But yeah, an interesting name. Market move. Any comment? So if the Fed does so, crypto goes up. It's still smart to buy now. If you said again when it dips to 1.9, say, I mean, dollar cost average in. I think Ethereum's in a good place to start buying because we could be supported at this level, and even if we come down to 1900, just buy more, right? There's every chance that we don't go lower than the low that we just created the other day at around 1900. So just keep buying. Dollar cost average in, and for anything shorter term, and you want to speculate on the market, you can use something like BYBIT to trade. That's my recommendation. And if you're someone, guys, that wants to learn how to trade, because I know many people have tried it, it's not easy. You can't just get into trading and become profitable. I created with my coaches here the Marzel Trading Academy. So if you want to actually invest in yourself and become skillful in in predicting markets and trading, we have a community set up for this. Their link is down below if you want to learn more. Tell you a bit more about it. We have trade setups like a trading floor where everybody's giving analysis. Our coaches are giving analysis. We have live sessions every day where our coaches give live video streaming, and it's all interactive Q&A. So if you want to learn more about that, link is down below. Mate, I'm not Pablo Escobar. So I should buy like $100 a day. It depends on how much you have, right? It's going to be relative to each individual. You know, I would suggest always to at least put away 30-40% of what you make a month, and then out of that 30-40%, maybe put half of it into crypto. Looks like Bitcoin going to 40k. Yeah, it does. It does, in fact, because we are, let me go back into my previous chart, Bitcoin USD on the BYBIT chart here. What I'm currently seeing, I'm not seeing anything at the moment because this is not the chart I was looking at previously. Let's have a look at this, guys. Bear with me, bear with me. Ah, maybe it was actually the Coinbase chart we were looking at. Yeah, Coinbase chart. No, it wasn't. It was this chart. Sorry, guys. Apologies for that. So, yeah, it does look like we're heading back to 40k because if you look at the support fib level, 36,750, it does look like we're going up to around $40,100. Very plausible, guys. Very plausible. Let's check out this tweet on the live, on the hat. Okay. I think the likes have plateaued on that. Great show. Right, let's pick a winner at random just for fun. So I'm going to pick someone now to send a free hat to. If I pick you, simply you can DM me on Instagram, probably the easiest way, at Marzel_money. So that's at Marzel_money on Instagram, and just let me know. I am going to pick it based on the best comment. I'm going to send a hat to you. Following your advice, I've learned. I think Mr. White deserves it. I mean, he commented twice. So, Mr. White, I'm sending you a hat. Please DM me on Instagram at Marzel_money, and I'll get your address and I will send you a hat. Done. So, I would never wear that hat. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, not offended. How is Bitcoin used as a hedge? Can you explain? How is the news? I did just explain that about 5 minutes ago. So you can actually go back in the live 5 minutes and you'll hear me explaining about that. 150% pump would complete the bull run and put Bitcoin. Yeah, it would. That'd be very, very nice. It would be very, very nice indeed. So guys, I am going to love and leave you now. I'm going to end this stream, and I'm going to be reviewing your comments on this previous tweet that I asked for your suggestions on what we're going to call this session. Then it's going to be a regular thing. So what shall I call my morning crypto live? So I'll be going through these answers and we'll be picking one of those as well. So I appreciate you all tuning in. If you enjoyed it, smash the like. And guys, I'll be seeing you on a video later where I'll be going over my Ethereum and Bitcoin price analysis, not only for the day, but also 24, 48 hours ahead as well. So thank you for joining me, guys. And yeah, see you guys a bit later. Take care. Bye-bye.